Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Lenine and I'm excited to be in this class with you guys and learning with everybody. Why I decided to take an elective about children and families at risk. I was trying to even think back on my process of choosing these electives and really couldn't pinpoint it specifically, but I do know that generally speaking, I am really drawn to working with minors and adolescents. I am currently working with adults, and honestly, in a lot of ways, it's just reminded me that children are still what I'm most passionate about. I'm also passionate about working with trauma and promoting wellness in a lot of ways. And even though those may seem like buzzwords, I do mean that and really want to grow in my learning of both of those things and how to pursue that both for myself and for others, and how to create systems that also support those things. And so here we are doing social work. And so what I hope to learn from this class is really more about trauma and how the family system impacts our development, and then ultimately how to support people who are experiencing trauma, who are at risk, and are dealing with very complicated, complex family systems. So one thing that I think my classmates should know in regards to how I feel about child abuse, I think this is a very difficult and loaded question. I just think a lot of my experience around trauma is sitting with people and hearing their stories. I do think I'm one of those people who a lot of my friends have opened up to me about their trauma. My dog is moving my computer all around, so excuse me for a minute. And just even clients I worked with, I worked at a group home for a long time, and I did find a lot of the girls would talk to me about their stories, talk to me about their abuse, and it's hard for me to what's it called, reconcile the family system in a lot of ways, because often the families were the perpetrators of the violence. And I think even this prompt reminded me that perpetrators are also victims oftentimes of the cycles of trauma and the cycles of violence. And I think that's something that I need to sit with a little bit more and have grace for. And that's where we need to change our systems and have some understanding for all people. And in some ways, my current job working with adults, I see a little bit more of the side of the perpetrator. Not all the time, but a lot of the clients that I have worked with are perpetrators of crime or have been in the system and cause trauma for people. And so hearing their side of their stories and trying to understand what caused that and the trauma that they have been through that led them to that has been interesting and insightful, and I hope to learn more about that in this class. So I'm looking forward to learning with all of you, and seeing what this class has in store for us. Thank you guys.